Hi, this is Bill Heath. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for Lincoln County. Today is Thursday, September 24th, and I'd like to update you on some of our plans for after fall break. And fall break is October 5th through the 9th. We're approaching those dates pretty quickly. After fall break, there will be some changes in a couple of things on our calendar, as well as some changes in the way we will be servicing our students who have chosen to be virtual at their school. First of all, I'd like to announce that we are adding 2 e-learning days during the second 9-week period. These e-learning days will be much like the e-learning days that the 4 of those that we had during the first 9 weeks. These dates will be October 19th and December 7th. So those will be e-learning days in which our faculty members and teachers will be at school. They will be working hard on making sure that we're able to provide the top quality instruction that Lincoln County Schools is known for. We were able to do that for our students who are in school and our students who have still chosen virtual learning at their school. A special note there, November 2nd, it has always been scheduled as an in-service day, and it will continue to be an in-service day. So the only changes to the calendar that we have planned for the next 9 weeks in regard to addressing COVID-19, and in this case, e-learning days, is adding 2 e-learning days on October 9th, one on October 19th and one on December 7th. It was our stated goal to try to get to the second 9 weeks and not have any more e-learning days during the second 9 weeks. But given a vast amount of time and energy we put into planning, we do feel like this is the best option for our students and staff going forward, that we do add 2 e-learning days in the upcoming 9-week period. We do fully expect after December not to have a need for e-learning days that we have had during this first half of the school year. So please make a note of those days. October 19th and December 7th will be e-learning days. We'll be getting more and more information out about that. Hopefully you have enough time to plan for those 2 days. Now, the other thing I'd like to say about that is that will be a total of 6 days this fall that we've had to adjust our calendar to provide e-learning days for our teachers to better prepare and make adjustments for our students who have chosen virtual, as well as our in-school students. I still feel very good about the approach that we've taken this fall, where we started school full speed ahead. All kids had the option to be in school from the very beginning. Most school systems around us started in some kind of a hybrid model where kids were only really going 2 days a week. And some systems, many of those systems, are just now beginning to talk about having school every day for every child as an option. So I feel like we're way ahead of the game, and that those 6 days that we've had to plan, the first 9 weeks, and these extra 2, the second 9 weeks, have done nothing but help benefit our staff and students, and helping us make adjustments that we needed to make in order to provide that top quality education for our students. Well, with that said, I'd like to address a few things about our students who have chosen the virtual route at their school. Those numbers have dwindled quite a bit from the beginning of school, and particularly in the lower grade levels, in grades K through 8. Those numbers have dwindled substantially, almost 45 to 50% since the beginning of school. That's a great sign. You know, we want all our kids in school. We want you to be here, but we also understand that given this pandemic and COVID-19, that a choice for your parents and you to have a virtual option is a choice we want to continue to offer at this point in time. So for our students who have chosen virtual at their school, there are a few changes I would just like to highlight here for a moment. In grades 9 to 12, our teachers are being given the green light if they would like to change to the Edgenuity platform for teaching. The virtual students, that is perfectly a fine choice for them. students. That means if your teacher makes that choice, you will be doing most of your work on Edgenuity, which is a technology-based program. Your teachers will still be your teacher of record and will still be checking in with you, but they will not be required to make any videos or send out any lessons other than what's on the Edgenuity program. So that's one option that our high school staff and administration have. They can continue uh, as is, or they can make that change. Another option that is a possibility is if if there is the availability of combining all the virtual students by subject and assigning one teacher to have all the virtual students and another teacher to have the in-person students, that is perfectly acceptable going forward. What that might look like is if in your third block uh, you have Algebra 1 and there's another one or two Algebra 1 classes going on at that time, those three teachers could decide that one teacher will become the teacher of the virtual only kids, and the other two teachers would take the students who are in school and divide those up equally. That's an option. And I want you to know that we're trying to provide as many options for our staff as possible. Another thing that we're offering to schools is and recommending is that the administration look very closely at using their personnel throughout their building, including substitute teachers and additional subs, to provide additional planning periods where needed for teachers to assist them and give them the resource of time to plan for their virtual kids and do the things that they need to do that maybe that they don't have the time to get to right now in the current situation, especially in our core courses, our core academic courses. So again, there were four options there that we threw out for our high school staff and administration to look at. Staying as is with teachers teaching both the virtual and in person, changing to Edgenuity for the virtual students, and having the teacher remain the teacher of record and be the one following up on that. Combining all the virtual students by subject and assign one teacher to the virtual students if possible and where applicable. And then the fourth would have been using the personnel to provide extra planning periods for teachers that might need that because of the number of virtual students they have. Now, going to our middle grades and our lower grades, a lot of these will be very similar, so I won't go into as much detail in describing these. But in the middle schools, grades 6 through 8, if your child is a virtual student at their school, our teachers and administration have the option to again stay the course that they're currently on regarding teachers having both virtual and in-person students. Change to Edgenuity for the virtual kids. And this would eliminate, of course, the need for the teachers to do their own videos and give them more time to devote to the aspect of teaching both the virtual kids and the in-person kids. Uh, in grades 6 through 8, it's going to be perfectly permissible going forward to combine all the virtual students and assign to one teacher and assign the in-person students to other teachers. And then the last option, very similar to the high school, is use their personnel, including substitutes, to provide additional planning periods where needed. So grades 6 through 8 is very, very similar to grades 9 through 12 as far as the options going forward. Now grades K to 5, again, things will sound pretty familiar here. Stay as is with teachers teaching both virtual and in person, combining all the virtual students by either subject or by grade level, and then assigning another teacher, either within your school or from another school, to all the virtual kids, and have the other teacher teach the in-person kids. That's probably more likely to be available in grades K to 5, simply because grades 6 through 12 is so content oriented in core subject areas. It may not be as available in grades 6 through 12, but that is an option in grades K to 5. And the last thing is, again, principals and the staff need more personnel or can use their personnel a little differently and provide extra planning periods where needed. That's something from the central office and from my seat that I want to make sure that everyone knows is available. So to summarize the meeting or to summarize this video for you, two things. One is after fall break, We will be having two additional days placed on the calendar as e-learning days. One is October 19th and the other is December 7th. A reminder that November 2nd is already an in-service day, and it will stay an in-service day for us. And our hopes are that we will be able to wean off of those e-days, not even need those after Christmas break. And then the other thing is, in all our grade levels, giving our teachers and administrators the permission, the option to change the way they're doing things a little bit for our virtual kids, if it helps our teachers in the resource of time that they need so greatly to be able to teach in person and virtual. So I hope this has given you a little information about what's coming. This will be after fall break, and fall break again is October 5th through the 9th. We have one more week until we get to fall break from today, and I encourage everyone to continue to practice good health habits and stay healthy, and God bless you.